At 11 o'clock this morning, the top seed Toledo taking on what Tricia Cullop called the toughest 8 seed in the country, the Ohio Bobcats. Erica Johnson leads all scorers with 25. That's the first of her 4 threes, giving Ohio an early 2-point edge. Rockets exploit their size on the interior. Nan Garcia goes off glass for 2, 15-12 Toledo at that point. It was a 1-point UT lead after the first. Kara Goss, one of 4 Rockets in double figures, knocks down the triple from the corner to knot things up at 32. Rockets shoot better than 40% from the field in all 4 quarters. Toledo's 2-point halftime lead quickly evaporates. CeCe Hooks, so good, ties it up at 34 quickly, but the Rockets use a 12-2 run midway through the quarter to take control. Sammy McConowitz and Goss hit threes on back-to-back possessions. Goss's gives UT the biggest lead for either team up to that point, just 5. Sophia Wired and Kenesha Lockett each have a team-high 19 points. Wired also dishes out 10 assists for her 3rd triple-double of the season. The majority of Lockett's points coming in the 4th quarter. Gets the and one to extend the lead to 10 with under 4 to play. Toledo wins 80-67. They advance to Friday's semifinal against Ball State. Later in the night, Bowling Green taking on Akron. Amy Velasco gets things going all by herself. This is part of a 7-0 run. All Amy, but Zips absolutely have an answer. Lane Farrell in the corner, spots up for 3. Zips with an early lead. Alyssa Brett, though, has an answer for the Falcons from the wing. 3 of her 15 points. Of course, we hear Katie Hempling's name all the time on one of the All-MAC teams. Here she is in the corner for 3. She had 3 threes on the night. To the 4th quarter, Akron with the lead. Well, actually, not quite there yet. Another Bowling Green basket. There we go, Velasco. But in the 4th, Akron starting to build a lead, and Jordan Dawson going to help them pull away. A 10-point lead at that point. Katie Hempling fouls out, and it's all downhill from there. 81-67 the final. Dorian Kraft joins us with more from Cleveland.
For 2.5 quarters, it looked like Toledo and Ohio were headed for a 3rd game this season that would be decided by 5 points or less. The Rockets didn't shoot it particularly well from the perimeter on Wednesday. They finished just 7 of 20 from beyond the arc, but 2 of those came during a key spurt in the 3rd quarter that gave UT the lead, and one they would never relinquish en route to an 80-67 win over the Bobcats that kicked off quarterfinal day at the MAC tournament.
You know, just getting stops and scoring on the other end is a really good thing for us. Just keeping us going, knowing that we can get stops on defense is just really great.
And I would say we needed that. We were battling the whole game, and I mean, we were just staying the course, and it was just nice to finally hit a few back-to-back shots and get some stops.
A 58-53 game headed into the 4th quarter. The Rockets prove why they have consistently been the MAC's best defense over the course of the season, holding the Bobcats to just 26% shooting from the field in the final 10 minutes.
So we actually put in a new defense to kind of throw some new stuff at them than the first 2 times we played them, and I think we did a really good job executing that. It slowed them down a little bit, threw a little confusion, so they couldn't just stay confident. We had to throw a few different things at them.
Sophia Wired, one of 4 Rockets to finish in double figures. The newly minted 2nd-team All-MAC guard fell a rebound short of what would have been just the 2nd triple-double in program history, posting a 19-point, 10-assist, and 9-rebound performance.
She's a really good basketball player, and she got in the paint and, you know, hit a couple mid-range jumpers and got going, and then I think she was probably more dangerous with just the way she got in there and found people, and she's got a real uncanny patience about her when she gets in there.
While Toledo is moving on to Friday's semifinal against Ball State, Bowling Green season comes to an end with an 81-67 loss to the Akron Zips in the nightcap.
Yeah, you know, it's like a knife going through your heart.
You can't teach experience, can't teach big moments like this, and our kids have gotten a lot of that. And the league's really good, and so we're motivated, knowing that, and knowing we've got to take another step.
With 5 ties and 9 lead changes through 3 quarters, the Falcons were in this game for the first 30 minutes. But in the 4th, they had no answer for MAC Player of the Year, Jordan Dawson, who finished with a game-high 22.
Jordan Dawson is just, you know, she's a spectacular player in our league, and I thought we played hard. I thought we had some lapses in possessions, though, where we need to play smarter.
We had the game there for a little bit, and then we just had a few lapses, and defense and offense, and Akron, props to them, congrats to them. They really just capitalized.
One other note from Wednesday, the University of Toledo announced that both Trisha Culp and Todd Kowalczyk have signed contract extensions through 2026-2027. That's a wrap on MAC women's quarterfinal day. Next up, it's the men's turn, with Toledo tipping things off at 11 a.m. against Central Michigan. At Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Dorian Kraft, BCSN.